Hi. So finally we're here. Whoa, episode 1 of the Middleground. It's been a long time coming. Before I go ahead, my name is Wale Ojo, also known as Wale P, aka Wale P, aka. I'm a bit jittery. I'm not used to going on air, but hey, it's fine. It's been brewing somewhere under there for years, and finally I grew some balls. Yeah, I grew some balls, and yes, I am hosting my own podcast for the very first time. Now, it's important for me to tell you a bit about me, so that you know why I am. I'll say it's a mixture of being jittery and not. I don't know how I'm going to put it. Not prepared. I am prepared. I actually, spent a whole 1 week putting this first episode together, and it was never perfect. I had to keep going back and forth on it. And at the time, I almost said, you know what? I guess this isn't for me. But hey, what isn't for me? Expressing myself isn't for me? Hell no. So here we are on the very first episode of this important project for me, and by the way, on the 4th of January, I was a year older. It's a landmark age that I achieved on the 4th of January 2022, and I told myself that this podcast will be my birthday gift to me. And here we are. We have the podcast. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you a little bit about me. I've been a broadcaster for upwards of 15 years. Yes, upwards of 15 years. So, and in that time, I've never been in front of the mic or the camera, for that matter. No. I've always been behind the scenes. I've been the guy that have come up with the program concepts, do the scripting, program structure, the recording, voice directing, editing, linear, non-linear, for all that time. And, I've never liked the sound of my own voice. I can't even stand the sound of my own voice. But recently, I would say with the help of family, friends, and colleagues, they've been able to help me overcome that fear. And here we are. I'm hosting my very first podcast. Hosting. Wow. Big word. Not a guest. I'm hosting. Anyway, so before I tell you what the Middleground is about, I need to give shout out to some people. First, big shout out to Almighty God for letting me live this long and give me the power, the health to be hosting my own podcast. Thank you, God. Thank you. I really appreciate your grace on my life. I'm not going to take it for granted, and that is why I am bringing this podcast as a platform to, make people happy using my voice. Another set of people I want to thank are my family. You guys know yourselves. My friends. You guys know yourselves. My colleagues. Everybody that have been part of my journey in my career from day one. All of you, you know yourself. Thank you very much. You guys helped mold an icon. Yes, you molded an icon. And here I am. I am not going to fall your hand. What that means is I'm not going to disappoint you guys. Yes. So, another set of people, my church members, and my acquaintances. And yeah, not forgetting my enemies, if I have any, that is. I don't believe I have any enemy. But if I do, shout out to you guys. Before I continue on this conversation, it's important that I call some brands that been very, very helpful to the cause all over the years. And by the way, this podcast is produced by Royal Mind Media and Publicity Nigeria Limited and Royal Mind Production. Yes, Royal Mind Publicity Nigeria Limited are the owners and operators of Cross FM, which is a gospel, an online gospel, 100% gospel radio station. That's what I meant to say. Online 100% gospel radio station. You can check them out. Link is in the bio. That's the link to Cross FM is in the bio. That they are also Royal Mind Media and Publicity Nigeria Limited are also the operators of Royal Mind Radio. Now, Royal Mind Radio is an Afro-urban radio station. It's 100% Afro-urban radio station. We promote music, we promote culture, we promote everything African on Royal Mind Media and Publicity Nigeria Limited. Also look right there in the bio, you would find the link. So some brands have been supporting Royal Mind Media and Publicity Nigeria Limited over the years, and it will not be fair for me not to say thank you to them. And I'm talking about brands like Q Gas. Yes, Q Gas is your number one mobile gas station. Yeah, you just give them a call and voila, they're right in front of you at your abode. I'm going to be putting the contact details of Q Gas in the bio so that you can contact them if you want. But you know, the operations are limited to the city of Abuja in Nigeria. So you can only contact them if you're in Abuja. But hey, I know a lot of Abuja people will be listening to this podcast. Another brand that I need to point out that have been very, very supportive over the years is Esco Finance. Yes, Esco Finance is run by Gabriel Ojimadu, my very good friend of years and years ago. And Esco Finance is the number one trader in all types of cryptocurrencies, and they offer very good training services for aspiring and existing forex traders. They have a world-class center also in the city of Abuja, Nigeria. So I'm going to be putting a link to Esco Finance, how to get in touch with them. I'll be putting a link in the bio of this podcast. So please check them out, look them up, contact them, do business with them. They're great. Another brand that I will also be pointing out, which is very, very important, they've been very supportive over the years, is Alien Pros Entertainment. Now, Alien Pros Entertainment is a one-in-all entertainment company. They are into videos, audios, they make music, live and digital and live photos, event coverage. Talk about it. They've got it all in one place. And I'll put a link to Alien Pros. I'll put a link to Alien Pros right in the bio so you can contact them. Check them out. Look at their works, fantastic shorts, videos, documentaries and stuff. Please do not fail to get in touch with them. For now, that's all the brands that I'm going to be talking about. Okay, so now let's talk about the Middle Ground. What is the podcast Middle Ground all about? Now, the Middle Ground is where we converge to have fun and be happy. Using talk. Yes. Good talk, great talk, mature talk, mind-boggling talk at times. We will try as much as possible, or I will try as much as possible to stay away from matters that could, make you sad. Let me put it that way. Matters that could make you sad, uncomfortable, and matters that are upsetting generally. So I'm going to try my best to stay away from those things, those matters. Now, another thing about the Middleground, that's the podcast, is we will be having guests. Now, what's the guest about? What would the guest be doing? So the guest we will be looking at issues from the point of view of our guests. I would also try as much as possible to see that we get feedbacks in case you want to ask questions and you want to, contribute to the show. We will make sure that we create an enabling environment, maybe something like a Telegram group, a WhatsApp group where, people can drop their suggestions and, opinions about what we discussed on the podcast. Now, another thing we will be doing with our guests is we would make sure that our guests, are accessible to the listeners. So, you can get in touch with them directly for whatever you want. Maybe you heard something or you've been looking for a solution and the guest isn't a place to help you. Yeah, we can help you connect that to that, if you know what I mean. Okay, so moving forward, another important aspect of this podcast, which I know is going to interest a lot of people, and that will form the crux of our discussion today, yes, is that we will be doing matchmaking. Woo! Did I ever say? Yeah. Yes, we will be matchmaking people. Now, the way it's done is we, and when I say we, because, the matchmaking thing is going to be happening in proxy. So, the one party is in his or her place and the other party is in his or her place. So we would be linking them via phone. Yes. And it's going to be forming a very, very important part of our podcast. Yes, we will be matchmaking people. Yes, we will be matchmaking people. But before we get to that, don't worry, just stay on that, stay on all our platforms, and I'm talking about Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and every other platform available, Telegram also. So just stay on all our platforms, stay hooked to all our platforms, and you will be able to be part of the matchmaking. So the matchmaking we're going to be breaking it down into several parts. First, you need to be part of the community, and you need to show interest that yes, you need a partner, and this is the kind of partner you want. And the format we will be using is when we find a partner that matches what you want, we bring you both to the podcast, and via phone, of course, we'll bring you to the platform, and we make sure that you ask questions, the other party asks questions, and both of you feel like, okay, this is my kind of guy or this is my kind of girl, fine, and you guys run with it. Once in a while, we will be checking up on you. How are you guys doing? How's your relationship going? We definitely are going to be bringing in relationship coaches, inspirational and motivational speaking. Well, we'll leave that to you. If you want us to get into that aspect on this podcast, no problem. We will also be doing that. We'll be meeting up with some inspirational and motivational speakers so that they can motivate and inspire you so that you can be happy. Now, remember, the idea here is for you to be happy, and we'll try our best because happiness is free. Before I go ahead, the aspect of the inspirational and motivational speaking will be left to you listeners out there. If you feel it's a great idea, yeah, we would exploit. If you think it's trash, we trash it. Simple. Now, this is the point where we now jump into it full time. Now, we're jumping into the reason why I created the Middleground in the first place. Now, if you look at it, the Middleground is where people meet. Like, you shift ground, I shift ground, we meet at the middle, and we compromise, basically, more or less. Just come to a compromise at the Middleground. So After the compromise, you're happy and everything is sweet. Now, the middle ground, as the name serves, is where we get happy. It's simple and short. Now, the highlight of the middle ground will be, like I've said earlier, the guest and the hookup. We will be hooking people up. People will be finding love at the middle ground. Yes. What are the criteria for you to find love at the middle ground? Simple. Just know what you want. Now, another thing that I need to point out here is this. Please, everybody, I know you're listening. Please, and I'm begging, seriously, don't come to the middle ground to find money. We don't have money here. We don't have the concern here. The important factor at the middle ground is not money, it's not wealth, it's not comfort, it's not material things, it's not all those things put together. It is happiness. And I keep saying it. I'm saying it because, a lot of people might end up being discouraged or disappointed when they now find out that you can't find a rich man or a rich woman or a sugar mommy or a sugar daddy at the middle ground. I'm not saying you shouldn't try, but I'm saying the possibility is quite low, because what we do here is it's going to be based on happiness and realness and maturity. If in the process of finding love you find a rich lover, great, lucky you. But what we do here is real love, real emotions, real feelings, and eventually real happiness. That's what we are doing at the middle ground. Now, in case you're a bit confused and you don't know how to make that decision, let me give you 1 or 2 pointers. Now, I am not reading this from anywhere, trust me. All this is coming from inside, and it's strictly my opinion. So please, if you disagree with my opinion about how you should know what you are looking for at the middle ground, I'll let you know. I would give you 1 or 2 pointers. The pointer number 1 that I think you should be looking out for at the middle ground: 1, just come with an open mind. Like, okay, I'm going here and I'm going to find somebody that I can be happy with. I mean, isn't that enough? Just being happy? And I'm saying you will find it at the middle ground. Yeah. So, another thing you should look out for is good conversation, straight up conversation, truthful conversation. Another thing you should look out for is fun. We will be having a lot of fun, loads of it. We will be having loads and loads of fun. So remember, for you to be part of all this that I've spoken about, check out the podcast every week on Spotify, Anchor. We're looking to start SoundCloud soon. It's already on iTunes, and some other platforms too will be coming up, so we'll be letting you know. Don't forget, we have our radio station that you can enjoy. That's Royal Mind Media and Publicity Nigeria Limited have their own radio stations. They are strictly online. It's called Royal Mind Radio. Royal Mind Radio is 100% Afro-urban. Yes, we promote everything Afro-urban. Culture, music, and everything African. We also have Cross FM, which is 100% gospel radio station. It's also online. Links are all in the bio. Now, before I will be rounding up this very first episode of I'm So Excited, I'm talking about my own podcast, the very first episode, I'll be letting you into some of the ways through which you could reach us. That is, if you've listened to this podcast and you feel it is awesome or you think it is shit, trust me, I would listen to your opinion about it, how you think it should be crafted. But remember, the theme and the aim of this is just happiness. We're not here to attack anybody. Yes, we could, in the process of talking about stuff, make reference to some events, some people, whether near or far, but the intention is not to smite or insult anybody, but just to have fun and talk some real stuff and get stuff off your mind, and make people happy and hook people up so that people can find love and, hey, eventually be happy. That's what the middle ground is all about. So, this is my intro. Yes, this is my first episode. This is the first episode of the middle ground, and wow, did I enjoy myself? Did I say anything? Did I pour stuff out? I think I did, because it's intro. It's just for you to have an idea of what the middle ground is about. Now, if you want to contact me directly, my Instagram handle is at Wale Pizzo. That is W.A.L.E.P. That's my handle on Instagram. And on Twitter, my handle is at Wale Pizzo. That is WAPIZLE at Wale Pizzo. That's my Twitter handle. And yeah, you can also check us up on YouTube. I don't know, I'll speak to my technical hands. Let's see if we can get this on YouTube. If this can get on YouTube, yes, I'm going to post a link of the YouTube in the bio. Then you can check us out on YouTube. That means you can check us out on YouTube also at Royal Mind TV. Yes, at Royal Mind TV. I've got some scanty contents there. Yeah, just go through it. Make me feel happy. Like, subscribe, please. Help me subscribe. Yeah, I forgot. I am also on TikTok, that very interesting social app. And I am on TikTok as The Royal Mind TV. Yes, please share the videos. We've got a lot of crazy content on there. Share for us. Please share, like, watch, enjoy yourself. Yeah, maybe from the TikTok videos you have an idea of what the whole Royal Mind project and the whole Middle Ground project is about. It's about fun, enjoyment, laughter, listening to the to words that open your mind, so that you can just go out there and be who you want to be. No, nothing much. No much. I mean, is there much? I think that's too much. Just have fun. And if you want to get in touch directly with me, I've got a phone number. Do you want it? Do you want it? It's +234 81 39 77 33 22. I'll take that again. It's +234 81 39 77 33 22. That's the same number you can use to reach me on WhatsApp. Please, when you reach me on WhatsApp, just say yes from the Middle Ground podcast. You would like to be part of the Hookup family. If you want to get hooked up, please just get in touch with me on WhatsApp, so we can start creating a community where you can really show your interest in the hookup, and we can start hooking you guys up. Don't ask me how we're going to do it, but it is going to be interesting, and people are going to find love at the Middle Ground. What else? Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. So that's going to be it on this episode of the Middle Ground. Big shout out to everybody that have listened. If you like it, please reach out to me on Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, I didn't tell you what my Facebook page is. My Facebook page is Wale P. Yeah, just go to Facebook for what's that? My Facebook stuff again. www.facebook.com/Royal Mind. Yeah, Royal Mind. www.facebook.com/Royal Mind. Yes, that's where you find me. You see my picture, my profile picture up there, Wale P. And yeah, you can get in touch with me on Facebook. Send me I don't do messengers on Facebook. I don't know why. But you can just drop a message for me. Better still just contact me on the phone or on WhatsApp. It's faster though to get in touch with me on WhatsApp, which is +234 8139 773322. Get in touch with me on Facebook. Let's chit chat up there. Let's create a community where we pick people that we will be hooking up. So if you know you want to get hooked up with somebody, you want to cure loneliness. Yeah, you have that loneliness malaria. How would I call that? Loneliness malaria or lonely fever, or you have that loneliness fever and you want to cure it, just reach out to me on +234 8139 773322. Let's create a community from there, and let's start hooking people up. Let's start helping people find love. Let's start making people happy. That's what we do on the Middle Ground. I will be out, and watch out for the next episode of the Middle Ground on this platform. Don't forget, this was brought to you by Royal Mind Media and Publicity and Royal Mind Production. I'm out.